Yo, 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 y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mike Stay Fit back with another vid. Around the corner today, we had to hit them wings, baby. Stuff like you should, then you know there's only one way to grow, baby, and that's to tear those muscle fibers up. That muscle and make things happen, baby. So here we go. Pull-ups, man. Pull-ups and ChinUps. A lot of cats be talking about how many reps they get and all that good stuff. All they doing is throwing themselves up. It goes down like this, man. Like, no matter how many reps you get, let's say you're talking about, you're hitting like 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever the rep range may be. If you're not getting a stretch at the bottom and a contraction at the top of the movement, real talk, the main thing that you're really hitting are your forearms and your biceps. If you're really trying to get those lats to grow, stretch those bad boys out, like I am right there, pull up, contract. You know what I mean? Get yourself up there, contract your back. Normal pull-ups and then convert it over to chin-ups so you can get a little bit of the lower lats up in there too. But the same principle, is involved in this hit. Pull yourself up, contract your back. Just don't use your biceps to do the work.
Trying to get that cobra back.
Big ass arms.
That's what you gotta do, people.
Get your back to grow because you just looking for reps. You know what I mean? I'd rather get fewer reps and actually get the full benefit of the exercise or workout by doing the shit right. You know what I mean? So that's why I resort to hitting lower reps and make sure I get that stretch and contraction. The same thing, goes for the pull downs. Pull downs is, in my opinion, no different than the pull up and or the chin up. Pull that bar down. And today we're not ego lifting. Today, again, we concentrating on contraction and stretch. Contraction and stretch. You know what I mean? You don't want to jerk it. Looking like you're trying to win a part in the matrix and shit. You want to make sure you control that weight, contract and stretch. For the most part, you want to sit as upright as possible, lean back. And again, this is in my opinion because this is what works for myself, my partners, and stuff like that. You can throw a little lean into it. It's about like a 98-degree angle, approximate and stuff. As long as you're not using too much momentum to pull the weight down. Again, you don't want to be using your forearms and your biceps to do all the work. Make the lats do the work. Act like you're trying to pinch your elbows to the rear when you're doing it. Throwing in a little bit behind the neck. Pull downs also, do a little bit of round blade action up in here, a little detail work for the most part. We superset this with the pull down. But this one, you do not want to go heavy. You do not want to put your shoulder at risk. Again, this is just detail work. You know what I mean? So you do not want to go heavy. Just go for more reps. If you do this, you'll also notice the range of motion isn't as, let's say, thorough as if it were if you were pulling it to the front. Same principles, stretch, contract. Once your range of motion compromises, stop your set. Underhand grip and or supine, whatever you want to call it. Again, trying to target as much back area as possible. So right now, target lower lats. You have a little bit more lean with this one right here, pulling it down just a little further than norm when you're doing a regular pull down. Again, the range of motion for this one's going to be a little different. Like when I do it, I like to, first off, when you're doing a regular pull down, when you pull the bar down, you're coming up to about like clavicle, upper sternum area. When I do the reverse grip or the supine grip, I bring it down just a little bit past that, like mid-chest area. Again, we're trying to target lower lat area. Control the movement, don't let the movement control you. Come over here to the hammer strength row, and up on this bad boy, we started the first 2 sets off heavy, single arm. Same deal, but when it comes to back, see a lot of cats like doing a whole bunch of jerking around. Don't get me wrong, every once in a while, yeah, you want to go heavy, you want to push yourself to the limit. You will be using body language, whatever you want to call it, to get the weight up there. For the most part, you want to control the weight. Don't torch your body too much when you're doing it, so then that way you can get a full contraction when you pull the bad way back. If you're doing one-arm rolls, bar rolls, T-bar rolls, whatever it may be, if you're not getting the full contraction, which most of that aren't, then it's not going to benefit you. Like I'm saying, what I mean is if you're doing a one-arm roll, T-bar roll, especially the bar rolls and such, it's almost impossible to get a full contraction because of the limited range of motion. So when it comes down to doing single arms, something like this, you can get a better contraction, excuse me, at the back or peak of the movement. But what the problem is people twist their body too much. So you want to try to maintain form once again when you're doing it. Try to keep your body as straight as possible, pull back, contract. after this, we do double arm, and you'll see what I'm talking about as far as the full contraction.
Easy money.
This is the second set. Like I said, we're doing 2 sets of heavy. Basically, again, just tear those muscle fibers up, get blood up into that area. Even though it's heavy, you still want to try to minimize as much twisting the body as possible. Try to keep the body as straight as possible when doing this. Again, stretch it, contract it, stretch it, contract. Cannot express that enough. If you're not stretching and contracting the muscle, it is a waste of freaking time. You can see right there when I pull it back, you can't get a full contraction with the one arm. Again, with this here, we supersetted it with the bent over row. And again, with this one, you want to try to keep your body as close to 90, 95 degree bend as possible. If you stand too far up with it, then real talk, all you get are throws. You know what I mean? And again, you want to control the weight coming up. We stop every set, every time we felt our form compromising. Hard as hell to do that after doing that's the hammer strength row. And when it comes down to pulling weight with any exercise, not just back, if you feel that you can't control it and you more so like throwing it, tossing it around, just lessen the weight, man. You gotta stop ego lifting. And again, that's one of the things that people do too much in this field, man, is ego lift. There's a whole bunch of stuff that people do. That's gonna be on a different video. But stop with the ego lifting and drop the weight, man. You know, and if you do that, I guarantee you'll see results a lot faster and limit how many injuries you might get. God forbid you get any. You know what I mean? So again, stop the ego lifting, drop the weight. Like we could have easily put on, 2 1/4 and did some bent over rows, but that'd be pretty stupid doing it with a superset. And like I said, shit was already hard just doing it with the buck 35 after the rows, you know. And again, we did mad sets, everything else, 4 to 5 sets.
It is.
So again, like I was saying, now we done lessened the weight. We was up to 5 plates. Now we dropped it down to 3.
Not a race, people.
Now, when you do 2 arms, I can get a full contraction in the back. As you can see, as I pull, squeeze, that's what you want. You can't do that single arm. Well, actually, let me reiterate. It's a lot harder to do that when you're doing a single arm because your body contorts a little bit, it twists and turns, to compromise the balance. When you pull both arms simultaneously, it's easier as long as the weight, allows you to be able to get that contraction here. It's the contraction and that stretch. I'm gonna repeat it a million times till I get tired of hearing it. It's the contraction and the stretch that means the most when it comes down.
When the gym's empty like this, you can superset all day.
This right, I forgot if this was our last set, if it was the second, I don't know.
Oh, but wait, you're doing too much.
This
It's
time,
overtraining.
Tired, not on front, but feeling hella good. Back is
Hashtag a
pumping.
CT
A lot
Fletcher
of cats talk about they
machine.
can't feel it when their back is pumping, or they're burning, or whatever the case may be, and that's because again the weight is too heavy, compromising form.
It is.
Explode on the way back, control the negative. Explode on the way back, control the negative. Every lift you do is all about that control.
It is. Come on.
Control, contract, squeeze, stretch. Follow those principles, you'll be good to go. Another hammer strength machine here in which we can actually load this bad boy up and pull some weight. But again, today we're not ego lifting, we're not trying to go like
Doing
heavy.
negative.
Today, like I said a million times again, right now it's going to be 1,000,001. Today is all about, executing things the right way. Stretch and contract, stretch and contraction. Reps. That's why we superset. This one we supersetted with close grip pull downs. Pretty much finish it off
That's
as far
like
as
it's too
like
wide.
the big compound movements we were doing.
That's like it too wide.
Lightweight, I don't want to use the word light. Challenging weight, but not heavy. Now you'll notice when I'm doing this here, I like to keep my elbows in close. Pull that bad boy down again to about
Notice
mid-chest
where
level.
you're coming down.
Squeeze, contract,
It's a V-bar.
back. Again, you do not
Not on
want
the
the machine
forehead.
to go up. You want to be in full control. Figure 9. Still, because of the fact that it's not an extremely heavy weight, controlling his body so you can still get that contraction in the back. Getting in those reps, pumping blood into that area. Full range of motion. That's another thing too, man. Get the full range of motion, man. Stop going so freaking heavy that you can't pull the weight up, back, down, whatever the case may be. Drop the weight so you can get the full range of motion. Stop ego lifting. Yeah, supersetting it with the close grip. Like you can see, we're not going crazy heavy with the weight.
Feel it out. I mean, it felt good for high reps. You know?
There he is.
Same deal. You see how you keep the elbows in, close to the body, not jerking it down, contracting to the back, minimum movement of the body. How's you feel?
And like always, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and now return the love, baby. Deuces.